to My Modern Homestead. I'm Janet. I was just in the kitchen pulling out some things for lunch. It's lunchtime here, and as I was doing it, I said, oh, this would make a fun video. So come join me. Let's make lunch together. I'm going to start with a small head of broccoli. Today, I'm going to be making broccoli, rice, cheese, chicken soup. So all I need to do is chop up my broccoli. No right or wrong, just chop it however. I'm thinking about using my immersion blender after this is cooked to make this part creamy. My son's not a super huge fan of broccoli, but he'll eat it. I don't like the big chunks of the stalk, so I do take those out. A few of the stems, it's okay. Another reason I'm cutting this up into smaller chunks is to cook it faster. Like I said, it's already lunchtime and I just decided what to make. So let's get this into the pot. Broccoli makes such a big mess when you're chopping it. Y'all got any pointers to keep these little bitty pieces from going everywhere? Ooh, some leaves. You can eat the leaves, I'm just taking them out. I just didn't want them in there. Alrighty. Now, I hardly ever make this soup the same way. Today I'm just using up some ingredients I have. I don't have what I normally use, like cream. I always put cream in mine, but today milk and butter will have to suffice. Pardon my little broccoli pieces everywhere. All right, this is chicken broth. I'm going to put this whole container in. Now, normally I would take my rice and open, I like to use the instant rice. I like to make things quick and simple. Normally I would take it out of the bag and just dump it in here, but because I'm thinking of creaming this all together, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the bag with the rice in it and just sit it down in here because this broccoli, because I'm going to cream it all up, it won't matter if it gets overdone. This way I can cook my rice and broccoli at the same time. Now I will be using chicken. I have some pre-cooked shredded chicken. And let's say it's about a cup. You can use 2 cups. This is your soup, whatever you like. But this is one of those things I did over the weekend. My husband was smoking. I said, hey honey. I asked him to throw on a couple of chickens for me, and I just shredded them up when they were all done and stuck them in the freezer for days, just like today when I need something quick and easy. Okay, so there's the chicken broth, the broccoli, the rice, and as I mentioned, I don't have cream, but I'm going to go ahead, shaking, I must be hungry, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the butter, and that's it, you guys. Now, I did take this out to show you. If at the end, I think it needs a little bit more flavor, and a lot of times I do like more flavor in this soup, I add this. This is Orrington Farms broth base and seasoning. It's the chicken flavor. I love this stuff. I use it all the time. So let's get this on the stove. It won't take but about 10-15 minutes tops, and you have a nice yummy lunch. One thing I forgot to mention before I put that on the stove is I did not add any salt. And the reason is that broth is really salty on its own, and if I add the chicken flavor broth base in, it's really salty too. and I've oversalted dishes way too many times. So I will not add salt unless I absolutely need it at the end, but I really don't think I do. Usually I won't. I will add maybe, but still camera lady. I will maybe add in a little spices, like paprika or ground cayenne pepper is good in it if you like a little bit of a kick. But other than that, I won't really add too much to this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do the fun stuff. First thing I'm going to do is carefully take out the rice. Well, hold on. Yowzers, how did that happen? Okay. Well, it worked out because what I was going to tell you is I was going to open this and put about half of it back into the pan because I want to let the starches from the rice help make the soup creamy. I'm just turning it off. So here we have, it may be a little over half, but that's okay. Some of the rice in with the cooked broccoli. You ready? If you don't have an immersion blender, it's okay. You don't have to do this part. It's perfectly fine to leave everything whole. Or if you have a blender, carefully blend it because this is super hot. Mash it like potatoes. Whatever you would like to do. It's your soup. That's the beauty of this. So let's go. Make sure it's all the way down in there. Okay, got it mostly creamed up. There may be a few little pieces of broccoli that escape, but that's perfectly fine. For me, anyway. Okay, so what I will do now is take the rest of my rice. No, that's hot. Dump it in there. Pardon me, let me take this to the trash. Now, I'm going to try a little something different today. This is lemon pepper seasoning. I don't want to overwhelm my soup with this flavor. I just want a touch. Maybe, what, half a teaspoon? And I don't even want the rest of that. Just want just a hair. Then I'm going to sprinkle it with just a touch of red pepper. This is cayenne pepper that's ground. Just a little sprinkle. Can you see? All right, now, this is the one I'm iffy about. I just want to see what will happen. This is basil leaves that are ground. Just a little. It looked like I was shaking a lot, but it was stuck in the bottom. Can you see? Okay. And now we will add our chicken in. This is still frozen, so I need to let it cook for about 5 minutes or just until the chicken is heated. And you guys, this is almost done once this chicken gets done. I will add in a little milk and the cheese. There's our oven so we can stick the bread in and we'll be done. Is it too much light? Okay. Now, one thing I did want to tell you is if you do not have shredded chicken, you could have chopped up raw chicken and cooked it with the broccoli and rice, or you could have used canned chicken. You guys, this is super simple. Make it easy on yourself. Don't make it hard on yourself. You see how thick this is? I may add in a little water. I like it thick. Some don't. But I will need to taste it to make sure I don't need to add in the chicken flavoring. Add in the cheese. I'm so excited. I can't wait to eat. Okie doke, this is heated up. I'm going to add in just a little water. That was about a cup. And then add in just a little milk. Camera lady said, Mama, leave the broccoli whole. That looks gross. I like it. I like the green color. Not sure how much milk that was. I'm not big into measuring all the time. I'm sorry, guys. Just until it looks right to me. And then we have some cheese. Throw in 2 handfuls. And I already know, because I added that water, it's going to need the broth base. So I did about a cup, so I will add in 2 teaspoons. Look, I measured 2 teaspoons of broth base, because it takes 2 teaspoons of this for 1 cup of water to make the broth. Let's give this a little taste. That's good to me, guys. But with your soup, you make it to your liking. Oh, so excited. I love days when things just work out. I was able to use up some things I already had. I didn't have to go buy anything. I made do with what I had. And with the bread, I actually had 3 pieces of frozen garlic bread. And that was perfect because there were only 3 of us here. There we go. Lunch in 15 minutes. That is awesome. I hope you guys have fun with this recipe. Let me know what you come up with. If you like the video, hit the little bell or the subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next time. Until we meet again, be blessed.